motherfucking SJW victim.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Greasy back with another video after 4 years. Yes, 4 motherfucking years. You guys, I can explain. Listen.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So basically, today we're getting right into a 2K21 build video for y'all. This is only the demo. I played around with it. The dribbling is a little smooth, a little more smoother than last year, and the jump shot meter is kind of weird, you know. It's something I gotta get used to, but we'll see how it comes out when the actual game comes out. So basically today for y'all, I have a James Harden build. Pretty much plays exactly like him, you know, ball handling, shooting, all of that. Let's get right into it, man. So as you can see here, you guys, we're going to make him a shooting guard, you know, left-handed if you want to make it accurate, and the number 13 as usual, you know, pretending to James Harden, or y'all can pick whatever number y'all want, it doesn't matter. As you can see, this year they have plenty more pie charts. So the one that I chose was the 9th pie chart one, this one right here, and basically it has, you know, all of the dribbling that you need, all of the shooting that you need, and somewhat good finishing and some decent defense. Now for the physical profile, I looked through all of them, you know, thinking about, you know, maybe vertical and stuff like that, but I realized, you know, my character is not going to be dunking as much, so I went with the first one, you know, for speed and acceleration. You know, you got to be fast, but this is where it gets difficult. Okay, so I adjusted the driving dunks and the layups to 77 and 67, close shot all the way up, and I might change it throughout this because I have to see where the badges line up and everything. But for the standing dunk, you want to push it up a little bit so you get at least 3 to 4 badges. You have max out all the shooting. Besides post fade, well, leave the free throw down to like an 81 or 82. I'll see when I go back to do it. Gotta get the pass accuracy all the way up, ball handling all the way up. I would lower the post moves down a little bit just so you can have at least 20. And this is where the perimeter defense and lateral quickness, you up those, and you should get at least 4 defensive badges if you allocate these right, which I seem to not have done. So hold on, I don't want to give it to the offensive rebound because put it all on these. Yeah, you put it all on defensive, and it should max you up to 4 badges. Now for the finishing, I felt like, you know, maybe we didn't need close shot all the way up, and then you could allocate it somewhere else. Maybe put it on the free throw, get yourself 24 shooting badges, or you can take it off of the free throw and then put it on the playmaking, and you get 21 playmaking. And I feel like this is a decent enough way to allocate all the points and everything. So moving on to the body type, you know, it doesn't really matter. You can pick whatever. Preferably when I made it earlier, I made it defined, I guess. Now the height. When you look at the height, it does bring it down on some instant aspects, but you know, James Harden is 6'5", so if we're being completely accurate, this does really work for the build and the ball handling and everything. And it'll change with the wingspan and everything. So we're gonna move on to the wingspan, or the weight, and we're going to see what it does. You know, me personally, I'm not gonna up it because, you know, I want some speed, but I also want a little bit. I still want to have a decent strength, but you know, it's only a 45, so it's not going to get you anywhere spectacular. I mean, you're not really slashing, and I heard that strength was really good with slashing and everything. But I'm gonna set it to 200 for a little bit more acceleration, you know, and keep an 85 speed. Now for the wingspan. Now usually people will be like, oh, we're gonna go with the long arm to help with the rebound, or James Harden's wingspan is long. To get the most accurate, I would suggest you drop it down to either 77.9 or the lower than that, or the lowest. Now for me, I'm thinking either 78 or 77. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the minimum, because it also goes up with the 3-point and the mid range, and it'll help with the ball handle and everything else. But the extra defense, it'll go down a little bit, but you'll still have the badges and everything, so it'll work out. Now for the takeover, for me personally, last year for a build that I had, I used the spot up shooter, but I realized that, the moving shots that I took, it wasn't the smartest. But for James Harden, knowing he's one of these mainly, I would have me personally, I'm gonna pick the shot creating takeover, and you'll see why when I get to it. And this is what it should come out to. It should come out to a playmaking shot, and it'll be shades of, the people besides him, but it's still based off of a James Harden build. Now let's get into the badges, man. Now for the badges, you want to put it all the way up to 99, so you can really test and see how it looks with all the badges and everything. Me personally, the finishing badges, since we're only gonna have like 2, I would do contact finisher and fancy footwork, for the movement. Or you can change this around and put it to giant slayer and fancy footwork. So, because 7'7" people, or the 7-foot people in park, they're gonna be in the paint, paint camping and shit. So you might want to adjust it. You adjust it however you want. This is personally what I would run. And moving on to the shooting badges, there's not a lot of changes. All they really did was take out quick draw, so you could pretty much run the badges that you had last year. I would personally want Green Machine Hoff, Range Extender Hoff, Deadeye Hoff, Difficult Shots Hall of Fame, Volume Shooter Hall of Fame, and I guess either Hot Start or maybe Corner Specialist, depending on how you want to play. I want a green off rip, so I'm gonna change it to Hot Start. And for the playmaking badges, now this is where it gets interesting, because you can't get them Hall of Fame, but you can at least get them gold. So me, I'm gonna run quick first step gold. I'm gonna run ankle breaker on gold, just to see if it works this year, because I'm not sure if it works this year or not. We'll find out when we get to the actual game, because this is only the demo. Tight handles on gold. I would run unpluckable on gold, because I don't know if it works this year or not, but I'm not trying to get ripped up. Handles for days on gold, because you want to keep some energy while you're breaking your defender down. And what I ran last year was Space Creator and Downhill, or you can put down to silver and have Dimer, or Bailout. Either one works for you. For Park, I would say Dimer and Downhill, but other than that, this is what I would run for my playmaking badges. And for my defense, I'm gonna go Clamps on silver, and I want to say Intimidator on silver. The 2 main defensive badges. You want to lock them up so they can't get past you, and when they do get past you, you want to be able to at least give it some sort of contest, being as short as you are. And obviously you can choose your own jump shot. And now I'm gonna show y'all gameplay on what the build looks like in action.
got a change, man, who running things. Slide through my hood like I'm sure, cause they love it, man. Got them jumping out the woods, cause they love it, man. And my bitch make me look good, and they love it, man.